How y'all doing? It's Emily. This is a different type of vlog, so I just wanted to try to do something different today, you guys. And I wanted to show you a day in the life of a custodian worker. So my name is Emily. I'm a 38-year-old custodian worker for the state of South Carolina. I'm a custodian at a school in my local school district. So I work for the school district as a custodian. And I just wanted to show you what I do in the day of the life of cleaning for the school district. So I am here this morning just doing some extra cleaning. It's Saturday, and right now I'm just wiping down these desks, making sure that they're clean because they're short-handed at this school. This is my original school that I started at, which is a middle school. But now I work in an elementary school, so my boss was short-handed. My old boss was short-handed, so I opted to come in and do some extra cleaning and stuff for him. So it is Saturday. It is 7:51 in the morning, and yeah, I'm just here cleaning, you guys. I want to make sure none of the stuff is showing. Yep. So because I don't want to actually show you what school I work at, I won't give you the name, but yeah. So I'm just going down here. Each room has about 30 desks in it, y'all. And what I do is I stand in between two aisles. And I hope you guys can hear me. I stand in between two aisles and I just wipe the desk as I go down. This is the easiest way that I've seen it. And I'm actually just using a bucket with a little bit of cleaner in it on a rag, and I just go down through there and disinfect each desk. The kids like right on the desk. Sometimes they do projects, get glue, sticky stuff. Sometimes they eat. They take gum and stick on the desk. Sometimes they, like I said, they draw on the desk. And in some cases, I've seen boogers on the desk. So, yeah, middle school kids still play with boogers, y'all. They still put boogers and stuff on walls and the desks and stuff. I've seen it all. So, I'm gonna just dip this back in this bucket. But yeah, if y'all got any questions, let's leave it down in the comment. I'm gonna mop it here in just a minute, but right now I'm just wiping the desk off. But just to give y'all an overview of how long I've been a custodian, I have been a custodian for over 13 years now. But I haven't always worked in the school setting. I worked in some other commercial buildings like plants. I worked cleaning a 8-story bank before. I worked on a construction site for a major paper product company. I've been doing custodian work off and on for 13 years. I've had a couple of breaks here and there, but I've been working for the school district for 5 years. It'll be 5 years in, let's see. It'll be 5 years in August of this year. That's how long I've been working for the school district. So I got the desk all wiped down. Now I'm gonna get in the mop, you guys, and I'm gonna go down each aisle and mop the floor. So I'm just gonna go around and check for any kind of stubborn stains that I may have to pre-treat with a treatment before I actually mop. And this room doesn't look that bad. It just needs probably a good mopping though. It's the end of the school year. There's no more wax left on the floor. So at this point, we just want to mop it with a general purpose cleaner. And I don't have to worry about it stripping the wax because the wax is already gone. So we're just going to go ahead and mop it and get up any kind of stains and stuff off the floor. But yeah, so that's how long I've been a custodian. I'm going to take me a brief water break, y'all. and I get really thirsty. It's hot in here today. The air conditioner is not on because, you know, they turn it off over the weekend. But as I work, y'all, I keep a lot of water on hand. And as y'all can see, these are my keys here for the classrooms outside of the building, to lock any kind of doors in and outside of the building. So I like to keep mine on a hook like so I can just unhook it, unlock the door, and put it back on. So I don't have to go in and out of pockets. And so I got my little cart right here. This is my cart. I'm gonna pull it in the room a little bit. I don't know if y'all guys can see. I'm gonna pull it in the room and pull it out the way. But this is my cleaning cart here, y'all. I just have everything that I need on here. I have my bucket with my cleaner in it to wipe tables. And I have my mop bucket with some cleaner in it to mop the floors. And then I just got my general cleaners on the side here. Got a broom, got my mop, got a dustpan, got a scraper to get up gum or any kind of sticky residue on the floor. And so I'm just gonna push this cart back, but I just want you guys to see my cleaning cart. But anywho, so like I said, I've been doing commercial style cleaning for years now, and I'm gonna start down here on the other side. Y'all may or may not be able to see me at times, so hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, so I've been doing commercial style cleaning on and off for 13 years. And I enjoy it because it is a very low-key job. I've been doing it for years, so I don't really require a lot of managing. I don't require any micromanaging. And yeah, that's that. I'm just really a worker that you could hire and not worrying about that you have to micromanage me. I know what to do. I do my job, and I'm gonna toot my own horn. I think I do a pretty good job at cleaning. So I have been a supervisor before in this industry. I was a night supervisor for several years for a local bank here for a cleaning company. And after I had my daughter, I left that company and I birthed my daughter, and I was a stay-at-home mom for a couple of years. And during that time, I had a couple of part-time jobs that I cleaned here and there. And like I said, I worked at the cleaning company for a couple of years. I mean, at different companies, cleaning companies for a couple of years. So I got some on and off hand experiences in different plant, you know, like I cleaned at a couple of plants. I cleaned at a construction site at a plant. And over the years, I just got experience, you guys, at different places. And I'm very, I'm able to adapt to different environments, y'all. And I'm very friendly. I do talk to the people that work around me. And I'm a friendly person. I'm also quiet though, you know, I'll talk, and then there's times where I don't really have too much to say, but I try to be friendly to people and treat people the way that I want to be treated. So yeah. But I get some people asking me, am I going to do this until I retire? Recently I decided that I probably will be doing this until I retire, and I probably will be working for the school district until I retire. Now, will I be working for this school district? I don't know. Will I be working for a school district? I'm going to try to stay within the school system, y'all, because they have a lot of good benefits and perks, you guys. So yeah. So what kind of benefits and perks do they have? Well, I find that it is very good for a person like a mom that is trying to provide for a child. You you may or may not be a single mom, it's great for a single mom, though. I'm a single mom. The hours are very flexible with my daughter's school schedule, and if I have to work over, I'm able to bring her to work with me without having to get a babysitter. So that was like one of the things that really drawed me to work for the school district. It's just the flexibility with scheduling. And another thing, I am able to work overtime and a lot of hours within the school during the school year, the official school year. It's like 9.5 months. So I'm able to work all the hours that I want to work and not have to worry about a babysitter if I need one. So my daughter is a little bit older now. She is 11 now. So she's a little bit more self-sufficient than what she was when I started. But yeah, I mean, it just works for me being a single mom and not having a lot of relatives to help me with my daughter. I've had a long journey raising my child by myself. And for those of y'all that's new, I am a single mom to a 11-year-old now. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting kind of winded. It's hot. I'm mopping. And there, like I said, there's no air on in here because it is the weekend. But yeah, so I just find that this job it's been really beneficial to me, being a single parent and not having any type of help. So if you're a single mom or dad, and you need employment, you need a place to work, you need to make decent money, I would suggest working for your local school district. I really would. The school district that I work in is one of the biggest school districts in the state of South Carolina. So, and we are very short-handed right now. So I'm also able to, like I said, get all the hours that I want during the school year because we are short-handed. And not just when we're short-handed, but when we had a full staff, I mean, we were still able to work as many hours that we wanted. And when the pandemic hit, we were, they closed the schools and stuff, but they allowed us to continue to work. So my pay was not affected during the pandemic. We were still coming in, cleaning and sanitizing the school. The school had actually ended maybe 2 months early prior to the end of the school year. So we just started our summer work early. We started coming in, taking the furniture out, stripping the wax off the floors and cleaning the floors really good, sweeping and mopping and cleaning the floors really good, and just getting the floors back to the state where we could put the wax down on them. So as y'all may or may not know, during the summertime, we still work. We're 12-month employees, and we come in and we take all the desks out of the room, all the furniture, and we strip the wax off the floors, sand the wax off the floors, and then we reapply the wax so that when school starts and stuff, the floors are nice and clean and shiny looking. We also do any kind of touch-up painting in the school where the kids have wrote on the walls and stuff. So I got like a dirty stain on the floor here. So what I do, and because there's no wax on the floor, it does not matter. I'm just going to use a little bit of this here. It's just some foamy cleaner to remove the black asphalt off the floor. This typically, I'm just going to spray a little bit right here. So this typically, the black asphalt stain on the floor is usually when lead from the pencil makes contact with the floor and the kids kind of like smear it around with their foot. And so it doesn't just come up with the mop by itself. I usually have to spray something on there. So I just redip my mop, y'all. So I just redip my mop and I'm just gonna mop right over that stain. Didn't have any I don't see any kind of gum or anything on the floor. So yeah, and that just came right up once I sprayed that stuff on there. Yeah, so sorry y'all if I'm going in an area where you can't see me. But yeah. So anywho, and as I was saying, I would definitely recommend the school district to a person that is just trying to provide for their family, and they want to have a more structured schedule. Because when I was working at retail, they would schedule me all over the place. I might work 7 to 3, and then the next day I might come in and work 2 to 11, or 2 to 9, or 1 to 9, or something like that. And then the next day I might work maybe 2 days where I'm working 2 to 11, or 1 to 9, or something like that. Then the next day they might have me come back in and work 7 to 4. So working in retail, I was just really all over the place, you guys. I didn't have a set schedule, and I didn't have any kids then, so I didn't mind working like that. But now that I have a child, that kind of scheduling wouldn't be convenient for me trying to still raise my child. So, and my schedule is I work 9 to 5:45 every day, and then when I want to work over, I'll come in and work 9 to 7:30 every day. So, and then like today is Saturday, I'm gonna work 7 to 12 today. And so I still have time for my family. I still have time for my daughter. I still have time to spend with her and everything with this schedule. Okay. So, I don't know if anybody have any questions or anything, but if you do, just leave them down in the comment box. I really, really appreciate when you guys leave me comments. I love to interact with you. But yeah, so we up to about 17 minutes, and I hope y'all heard me during the entire video. I'm in a room that's quiet, and it might be a kind of an echo. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do a different type of video today, explaining what my profession is. You know, a lot of people like to put custodians and janitors and stuff and maids down, but y'all, I mean, it's honest work, you know, and somebody has to do it. If you're not gonna do it, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to clean the building that you're going in and out of, whether it's Walmart, whether it's a grocery store, whether it's a bank, some of the office buildings that y'all work at or companies y'all work at. Somebody has to keep that facility clean. So, whenever you see a custodian, you know, just smile at them and let them know that you appreciate them. Because I love when I get people complimenting me on and telling me thank you for keeping the school building clean. I had a guy the other day, he was here for basketball practice for his son, and I really wasn't expecting for him to say anything to me, but he just thanked me, let me know how much he appreciated me doing what I'm doing and keeping the building clean. And yeah, we get paid for it just like any other job, but this is one of the lower paying jobs, and I feel like we are underappreciated. We're not valued and appreciated as much as we should. And sometimes we're treated like garbage. You know, we're treated bad. And yeah, so it's really good to have someone to appreciate the things that we do. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, but like I said, if you have any kind of comments or anything, or any kind of questions, feel free to leave them below. But like I said, this job has been a blessing to me, y'all. I have provided for me and Ashton. When I first started for the school district, I actually worked in the cafeteria, and I just worked 30 hours, and then a position opened up in the custodian, and well, let me go back. Before that, during the summer came, and the kitchen workers don't generally work that much, or they don't have that much work for the kitchen uh, food service workers. So I met the plant engineer, and he, asked me if I would like to work with him during the summertime, and I said, of course, because this is what my background really was in, and I just came in as a food service worker. So I worked with him that summer. He saw how good I worked, and he had a position that was opening up that was from 9 to 5:30, and it was a perfect hours for me to be able to still get my daughter after school and put her on the bus in the morning, and pick her up and from the after school program. And so I told him okay, and I took the position, and I worked the first year, and then I've been with the school district in custodial services since then. So yeah, so that's how I got on with the custodian staff after I started in food service. So not only for the school district, they have various positions, y'all. And sometimes people are like, well, I don't want to work as a custodian or a food service worker. I want to be a substitute. I want to be a teacher's aide. And sometimes you'll have to come in as in another position and work your way up and through the school system. So don't be afraid to come in. If you want to be a teacher's aide and they don't have any positions open, then don't be afraid to take a position as a food service worker. Take a position as a custodian. Take a position as a substitute teacher. Because once they see you in there and they see what your abilities are, see how good you work, you can take the test and apply for, other areas if you need to take, because we do have to take a test for the different positions within the school system. They want to basically make sure you can read and write and follow instructions. And for the higher up positions like substitute and teacher's aide and teachers and stuff like that, you got to take the test and take certain tests and get certified in certain areas of the school. So, but like I said, coming in, don't be scared to come in as something else and work your way up within the school system. Okay. So if I ever decide that I don't no longer want to do this, or I cannot physically do this because this is a physical job, I can always go to a sit-down profession in the school system. I do have a associate's degree, and if I want to, I can at least come in being a substitute or a teacher's aide because I do hold that degree. But if there's any other thing that I want to move up in, I'll have to take tests, get certified, and move up that way. But because I do have an associate's degree, I can come in and work as a substitute or a teacher's aide. And of course, I have to take the I believe I have to take the teacher's aide test. But I'm educated. I know, basic math and reading and writing, and I know I need to touch up on it because I've been out of school for over 20 years now. But I am educated. This is just something that I choose to do because I like a low-stress job, you guys. I don't like anybody micromanaging me. I don't like having to meet deadlines and stuff. This is just something that I like to do, this low stress for me. And because I do have those degrees, anytime I can decide to go at other avenues of the school district. And so I like having that choice, you guys. So don't ever let anything just limit you, because I don't let anything limit me. And I do have the degree to fall back on if I ever just get tired of this. But like I said, I enjoy being a custodian. And I may or may not decide I want to move up and be a head custodian, which that's a goal of mine. I am working on moving up to become a head custodian. And that comes with more responsibilities. And I do really know a lot of things that the head custodians know. I'm just waiting to get my child to be more self-sufficient before I take on more responsibilities within my company. But I also can move up to be a plant engineer. And the plant engineer is over the custodians, and he or she is the one that maintains the building, make sure certain things are fixed in the school, put in work orders, order supplies, hang stuff for teachers, put stuff together, make sure heating and air conditioning is running properly, and if it's not, put in those maintenance requests. So I may or may not decide that I want to go down that avenue and become a plant engineer, which if I become a plant engineer, I get my own school with my own custodians underneath me, and I'll supervise them and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, and leave me a comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later.